Wherever this finds you, I hope this finds you well. Ben64, the console curator, coming at you today with an unboxing video, and I couldn't be more thrilled. I think it's pretty common knowledge that us Pokemon fans have a lot of favorites, a lot of particulars. We have a favorite Pokemon, we have a favorite Pokemon game, we have a favorite Pokemon generation, but I think that those of us who are most hardcore probably even get so far as having a favorite Pokeball. I mean, I know I do. And I know that when the die-cast wand company started releasing high-quality Pokeball replicas all the way back with Generation 1 and the original iconic Pokeball, I crossed my fingers and hoped they'd release my favorite Pokeball in the collection as well. And I'm so happy to uncross those fingers today, see some drum rolls, and cease the anticipation, because the day is finally upon us, everyone. They have absolutely done it. They released my favorite Pokeball. So, without further delay, let's get into it. Most baller ball of them all. My favorite ball, the luxury ball. Alright, so I think that's probably enough anticipation. Drum rolls can cease. Let's get into this unboxing, shall we? A couple of specifics. This comes in at 3 inches in diameter, or 75 millimeters. The luxury ball, of course, as many of you know, dates back to the land of Hoenn and Alpha and Sapphire Generation 3, which ironically enough is actually one of the few games in the Pokemon series I did not play at release, simply because I didn't have a Game Boy Advance. That was a misgeneration for me. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Don't worry, I have gone back. I've rectified that problem. I have since played Alpha Ruby and Omega Sapphire. I've played Ruby and Sapphire. I've played emulators. I've played the originals. I have a Game Boy Advance now, so you guys can rest assured I've curated that issue, and I am now able to play those games natively and have done so on numerous occasions. But yeah, I just think it's kind of ironic that my favorite Pokeball comes from a generation that I didn't play at release. Now that said, let's get to it. Some fun things about the luxury ball. Prior to this generation, ooh, look at that. Prior to this generation, you didn't have persistent effects with Pokeballs, and so this was made so that you could increase friendship levels, and that was only possible because of this of Generation 3. So we get the little placard here you can see. These are par for the course with all of the Pokeballs that die-cast wand company makes. And to be honest with you, I never really opened them up and look, so maybe I will at some point, but we'll set that aside right now. And let's see if we can't get a nice, ASMR, let me get that in focus, a nice ASMR pull here. Everybody ready? One of my favorite sounds. Yep, it's pretty fantastic. I think everybody can agree. Put that down right there. All right, so here it is. They always have beautiful packaging. You can see the Pokeball is cut in here as well. All right, every time I do an opening, anytime I unbox one of these Pokeballs, this is the moment that gets me the most excited. The sound of styrofoam peeling from itself to reveal a prize that you bought. The last thing I'm going to say before we get to this beautiful, right? The last thing I'm going to say is usually these cost $100 a pop. This one, I'm not sure if it's because of the luxury status, of this luxury ball, but this one comes in at $120 actually. So this is $20 more. Maybe it's because it's so luxurious, right? It's so luxurious. It's gold and platinum and diamond and all that good stuff. No, it was made with stainless steel, so I'm not exactly sure why the price tag, but it definitely is a luxurious price to go with a luxurious ball. So there is that reality to contend with. All right, let's just do it. I'm so excited. Here we go. Ba, 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 ba. All right. Beautiful packaging. As always, we're going to start with the base and work our way up. Okay. So let's move this here. And now with these, ooh, they are numbered. And both the bases and the balls themselves will be numbered, so they are, you know, they're doing the collectible, gotta catch them all status. And I have to say, Pokemon really made a lot of completion. Like the chrome or the silver effect, that does look really nice. Keep in mind, there's a ring in the base here. If you unscrew this underneath, you know, all of this, there's a ring that will seat in here, so you can rest your ball on there and make it look really nice and like a good display and everything of that nature. So that is pretty cool. But yes. So I guess we might as well pull that, and then we can see when we open it. Oh yeah, pretty darn cool. So let my camera take a look at that for you. Yeah, that is pretty darn cool. So let's see what goes in this, shall we? Now bringing this over. All right, and what's funny about this is the luxury ball actually, right, increase your friendship level with Pokemon, and that always sat well with me, because I figured, like, yeah, if I was put into a penthouse apartment or the lap of luxury, I think I'd be more prone to liking the person that set me up with those digs. So this really is something that makes sense to me, you know, the fact that your Pokemon like you better because you take good care of them. I always just kind of got a kick out of that and thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, let's get to it. I'm rambling and I'm so excited because I can see that. Whoop. All right, the way that gold just winks at you. Here we go. It's not fair to tease you guys like that. Oh my goodness, it looks stunning, stunningly beautiful. Look at this. Oh, ready? Let's pull that out. All right, so all the tabs are out. Now, what's really cool is with these, when you push the button, oh yes, 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 you can see that it's glowing, right? And it's like a touch sensitive, so you can tell. And I think, oh, motion proximity you can see. And when I touch this stuff, it's gonna, yeah, when I touch the sides, it feels like, you know, I have had a couple of these die-cast Wand Company balls in the past. This does feel a little bit more sensitive, so I don't know if they've upgraded you know, what's in here, the technology, but it does seem to be. And then there are a few different modes, so if I push this one more time, I think it can like change. Let's see if we can't get something else here. Oh, there we go. Right? No? Come on. And then we'll, so there's breathing. And we go for a catch. Come on, I want to see, what do you look like when you catch? There we go. All right, so that was a catch, right? So yeah, that's pretty darn cool. So let's get this on the other camera for you guys and show you what it looks like, because we might as well show this off a little bit, shall we? Look at that. Look at that. It just catches the light. Look how it shines for you. What a thing to do. Black, red, and gold and yellow. Oh man, it is beautiful, and it really does just like catch the light in such a spectacular way with that gold and the silver accents or the chrome accents and the black. Come on, it's like a suit for your Pokeball. This is classy. So yeah, it's just stunningly beautiful. And I think, you know, the last thing to do is to put this in the box, get the display going, and let you guys get a taste of what this might look like, you know, on a display. So, all right. And the moment that some of you, I'm sure, have been waiting for, and others have not. But here, Wand Company die-cast luxury ball. How cool is that? So thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this. I do have some other die-cast Wand Company balls that I can open up for you, and I'd be happy to. If this is something you enjoy, please leave a like or a follow or a comment. We are up for all of that type of stuff. This is a new channel, and while we don't expect, you know, necessarily to get those subs or anything like that or those likes, we would be so over the moon if we did. So man, stunningly beautiful. Gonna put this away, And I'm going to use this as an opportunity to thank you for joining me for this unboxing of this beautiful, luxurious ball. I could not be more thrilled to have you, of course. And as always, this is Ben64, the console curator, saying, remember, the past is present, and the future, it's what you make it.